Hello, I'm Hassan Ali Kamara, a youth advocate and the project officer for community movements for the promotion of agriculture and rural education, which is Compare Sierra Leone. And our focus areas are agriculture, education, and climate change issues. So for the Roots micro grants on climate justice, we aim to empower rural farmers for climate justice through education and resilience building for a sustainable livelihood. This project matters a lot to our people, especially those in the rural areas, wherein it will address certain issues, climate change issues, like poor representation of rural people in decision making, limited access of rural communities to climate adaptation resources, like the inaccessible to technology, education, and the funding needed for them to adapt to climate change issues. Deforestation and environmental exploitation by corporation, unequal impacts of climate change on vulnerable people, and limited access of communities to sustainable livelihood. So as Compare fully recognize that these issues greatly affected the youth, the elderly people, persons with disabilities, and also the women are greatly affected. So therefore, we will ensure that we foster collaboration between these people for them to bring ideas together, wherein elders will narrate past ecological stories and the youth will document those stories. And also the youth can bring fresh ideas in advocating for climate justice issues. So as elders share these oral stories, the youth will disseminate these stories. They will spread these stories through by campaign mechanism so that climate justice issues will be accessible to the public. Therefore, by fostering this collaboration between these youth and the elders, it will help create a sustainable climate solutions. But this can be adequately achieved when we have the financial resources or the financial support for us to embark on certain activities like community sensitization and outreach, tree planting, climate smart agricultural training and workshops, youth dialogue and policy engagements, establishing eco-crops in schools, sustainable livelihoods and economic resilience through establishing vegetable garden and facilitating community people access to microfinance opportunities. So through this, we believe and Compare that together we can achieve the sustainable development we are yearning for.